expensive trip. As it worked out, construction of the dock cost $1 million less than expected. It can accommodate ocean-going vessels of up to 50,000 tons. But for all its innovative construction, Nanisivik Harbor is still closed by ice for almost 10 months each year. So this is no place to run out of supplies. That's why the oil storage tanks hold 12,000 tons, or 3 million gallons of fuel. Two lakes, about 5 kilometers from the town site, keep Nanisivik supplied with fresh water for 12 months a year. The water is pumped through pipelines that are heavily insulated and kept warm by electrical tracers. The tailings from the mill, since they're environmentally clean, are pumped through a third pipeline for disposal in another nearby lake. But even after Nanisivik became a fully operational community, the planning continued, particularly as the underground openings spread further into the frozen rock of northern Baffin Island. To accommodate the increasing air traffic, a new airstrip was needed. It was decided to position it between Nanisivik and Arctic Bay. Thus, Arctic Bay gleaned one more benefit from its proximity to its bustling new neighbor. Because of Nanisivik, Arctic Bay is also serviced by satellite telephone. At first, most of the aircraft here were DC-3s or Twin Otters. Over 3,000 Twin Otter flights were made safely into Nanisivik during construction. Each could bring 15 passengers or 1,200 kilograms of cargo. But better facilities were needed to handle the larger and faster jet aircraft from the south.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll now final approach for landing in Strathcona Sound. Please ensure that
Today, Nanisivik enjoys regular jet service from Montreal. It's a 6-hour flight, about as long as it takes to get from Montreal to London, England. There's also a jet-age approach to business in the offices of Nanisivik Mines. This interior could easily be part of a business in London, New York, or Montreal. Its services include a direct line data transmission link with Toronto. This is the Nanisivik Town Center, one of the most modern buildings in the Northwest Territories.
Right, Mr. Burt, please take this medicine 3 times a day after food. Come back and see me on Monday about 9:30. By that time, I guess you'll be feeling a lot better. Okay?
Thank you.
All right, pleasure.
The hospital is here to look after the Nanisivik employees and any other resident of the region who might need treatment. The town centre also houses Canadian government offices, a Royal Canadian Mounted Police station, and a fire hall, fully equipped. With regular jet flights into the area, there's fresh produce available here, in the Nanisivik Town Centre General Store, and in Arctic Bay. The total workforce at Nanisivik is 180. That includes 50 Inuit and 130 Kabluna from the south. Of the 130 whites, 40 are women, almost all wives of the men who work here. For working couples, the company provides a daycare center. There's also a school with classes up to grade 8. In this one classroom, it's not uncommon to hear children speaking in 3 languages: English, French, and Inuktitut, the tongue of the native peoples. The school is equipped with the most up-to-date learning aids available. With community needs taken care of, there remained one more detail in Nanisivik, a rather large detail, perhaps the biggest building in the Arctic. Since Nanisivik mineral concentrates can be shipped out only during one short period each year, this storage shed has been built to handle a full year's production, 120,000 tons of concentrate. The building is 250 meters long and covers as much ground as 2 regulation-sized football fields. And now, the moment the new community has been waiting for. It's 5 a.m. and drizzling rain. But today, time and weather don't matter. For this is the arrival of the Swedish ship Gothic Wasa in August 1977 to take away Nanisivik's first shipment of concentrates. 20 years have passed since Texas Gulf of Canada began to explore the area, and 5 years and $60 million have gone since Mineral Resources International of Calgary signed a development agreement with Texas Gulf and launched the studies and search for investors. Financial backing came from Nanisivik's customers: Gesellschaft of West Germany, Billiton International Metals of the Netherlands, and Texas Gulf of Canada, who had the courage to invest in this pioneering venture. They were supported by the banks, the Toronto Dominion Bank of Toronto, Citibank of New York, and KfW Bank of West Germany. The Canadian government saw the benefits of the project, the first permanent source of employment in the high Arctic, with current salaries to native people of $1 million a year. The government took a financial position and built the airstrip, dock, and roads. A Toronto company, Strathcona Mineral Services, was retained to manage the project and bring the mine into production. Tonight there is a celebration, and the international flavor is appropriate, as Strathcona's president, Graham Farquharson, presents to Captain Oldeas of the Gothic Wasa an honorary plaque marking the first shipment of mineral concentrates from the high Arctic.
Thank you for the food we eat. Thank you for the world so sweet. Thank you for the birds saying thank you, God, for everything. Amen. Amen. So out there, will that melt?
Yeah. Well, I don't know whether that'll all go this time.
I can't remember.
Nanisivik, a place where people find things. Some have found an enjoyable new environment in company-supplied houses that offer all the comforts of home for every member of the family.
This CBC. Monday afternoons, be sure to watch Platform, a unique forum for groups of people who wish to present their views on a particular subject, and all before a sometimes vocal audience. See Platform. This is CBC North.
Nanisivik is now a place where you can get live programs on TV and live neighbors on the phone.
Hello? Hi, Glenn. I'll be over in about 5 minutes, okay? Bye.
Within 40 hours of its arrival, the Gothic Wassa is ready to depart for Antwerp. Its cargo is zinc and lead. But for many who sought the challenge of a life on the last frontier, Nanisivik, the place where people find things, will be remembered as a place where man found more than minerals.